Hey J-Rock fans, Court here with another music review for Project Lixx. This time we'll be talking about Pentagon Welcome to Ghost Hotel. This album came out on January 27th. This is their second full-length album. Hey Ray Ray. This is the A-type, and this came with 11 tracks and a live DVD from their performance at Akasaka Blitz on November 22nd. As you can see, this came in a little slipcase guy here. And you get the CD, DVD here, as well as a bonus booklet. And this is pretty cool. This actually has some really nice photos of the band, the CD, DVD there. On my first listen through on this album, my first impression was that it all sounded very, very familiar. Every song that came through, I found myself thinking, what does this remind me of? Like it all just felt like I had kind of heard it before. And the longer I listened to it, there were songs there's a song on here, Jesus Phobia, that reminds me really strongly actually of Rain. It has this kind of carnival feel to it. A lot of the songs on there just kind of sound like very, typical of what everybody in the genre is kind of doing right now. And really it sounds very, very heavily like Harlequin. And that's, pretty natural actually, because they are on the same record label. They're both Goemon Records. So of course they're working together, and they probably have the same producers and things like that. So they're very heavily influenced by each other. But I just didn't really feel like there was anything that for me really made this band stand out from everything else that's kind of come along in the last year or so in Visual Kei. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. It's just not spectacular. Let's just put it that way. There's nothing to get super excited about here. Now that being said, this version of the album came with the live DVD, like I said, and in watching that, they have the cutest stage personality. They have a fantastic stage show. I really, really enjoyed the live footage on this album. And, in my experience, I listen to a lot of music, obviously, and I've seen a lot of bands play. And there are some bands that are just live bands. I actually did this with Harlequin as well, where I really didn't get it until I saw them live. This, I have a feeling, is going to be similar to that. Like, watching the live footage included on the DVD, I really feel like they are probably one of those you gotta see them live bands to really appreciate what they're doing. These guys have a ton of energy. They had the guitarist climbing on scaffolding. I mean, it was crazy. So even though I wasn't highly impressed by the album itself, I will probably make a point to see these guys live if I ever get the chance. They really put on a great show just from the little snippet included on this release. So, final verdict. I've been thinking about it a lot since I first listened to this album. I'm gonna kind of give it like a somewhere in there kind of a rating. It's not bad, but it's not real good either. It's just kind of in there. Honestly, I probably wouldn't go out and scrambling to find more Pentagon music based on this album, but I will continue to listen to this one, and I do enjoy listening to this one. So, I'm going to kind of put it in there. The live footage definitely makes it worth the money spent on it. So, I'm okay with it. I'm right in there. So we'll put links down below where you can pick up Welcome to Ghost Hotel, as well as links to their OHP and their official YouTube channel, so you can check them out and maybe you can just, decide for yourself. Yeah. There'll also be a link to the blog down there. That's projectlixx.ca. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any of our future reviews. I've got a ton of new stuff coming up. So yeah, we will catch you next time. Bye.